Hi, I'm Dr. Mary Williams. I'm a relationship coach, and today I want to talk to you about why relationships fail to work out the way that we want them to, or why relationships don't last. And like I said, as a relationship coach, I've coached hundreds of people, and I've had thousands of coaching sessions. And what I find, when we talk about relationships, and like I said, let me go into a little bit about it's different types of relationships. You have intimate relationships. You have relationships with your parents, relationships with your children, with your friends, with your coworkers. You have relationships with your shoes, if if you get what I'm saying. We have relationships with we have a relationship with everything, and really all a relationship is a connection with something or somebody, and that connection that most of us look for or long for is a connection with another person. An intimate relationship, whether it be some people call it significant other, a boyfriend, husband, partner, that type of thing. And so that's one of the relationships that's most important to a lot of people. But like I said, anytime we get into a relationship, what I always hear a lot of people say, let's say for example, you in an interview, like, well, he my boyfriend, he's supposed to do this, or well, you my girlfriend, you supposed to do this, or you my wife, and a wife is supposed to do this or supposed to do that. See, or another one I hear is well she's a grandmother. Grandmother's supposed to do this, supposed to do that. Or my friend, well, friend's supposed to do this or supposed to do that. And my question is always, are they? And therein lies the problem, is that we go into relationships with preconceived notions of how those relationships should be, who that person should be, what that person should do, even us. How we should be, or what we should do, even if it's something that we don't feel good about, or we don't like, or we don't think we should do or want to do. We do because that's what we're supposed to do, and in the end you end up resenting that, or you end up resenting that person. Well, and not only that, you try to change that person, or you try to change yourself into somebody that you're not. And then the next thing is expectations, in the sense that when I get into a relationship, well, it's supposed to make me happy, or I'm not supposed to be lonely anymore, or it's supposed to make me feel good. It's supposed to give me these things, but here's the thing. A relationship can't give you, though, anything. A relationship is just a connection with somebody. And if it's an intimate relationship, or somebody that you want to be a partner with, that you want to grow with, then that's the key. That relationship is there to help you grow. It's to enhance your life. It's not to give you happiness. You should already be happy when you get into a relationship. I know a lot of lonely people that are married. I know a lot of single parents that are married. So you have to understand that a relationship does not give you those things. And that's a lot of times why a lot of us are unhappy, or we feel like something is missing, or my relationship isn't working because it's not giving me those things. But it wasn't designed to ever give you those things. And you have to understand that you should already have those things, or a relationship is supposed to complete me. Were you ever incomplete? That's my question. And as I talk to my clients, talk to a lot of clients, it's like when you meet somebody, you get to know that person, you learn that person, they show you who they are, and that's who they are. But like I said, we'll meet somebody and he's like, because I love them, or I'm this, or I'm that. Then you go about trying to change that person, and you try to change yourself. But it's not your real self. And so, like I said, after a while, you even become uncomfortable. You become unhappy. And that person is already, uncomfortable because you're trying to change them. And so, like I said, if you look at those dynamics, a relationship will never ever work on that level. A relationship, like I said, is about a connection with somebody that's already happy, whole, fulfilled, and those type of things, that knows themselves, that loves themselves, that trusts themselves. You know, and most of us on any, are working on those things or working in those areas in our lives, and so how can we, go into a relationship and expect somebody to give us something that we're supposed to already have ourselves? And so that's why I said, most relationships don't work out. Or like I said, or people stay in relationships for years and years and years and they unhappy. And I mean, on the surface, it looked like that's a good relationship, because I've had clients that have been married for 15, 20 years, and people would look at them and say, oh my God, they have the best relationship. But when I work with this person, they tell me how unhappy they are, and so what we have to understand is really looking at what is a relationship, because the most important relationship you will ever have is the relationship with yourself, and understanding that when I have a good relationship with myself, when I get to know myself, love myself, and trust myself, then I can have a healthy relationship with somebody else. And I want to leave it on that note, because the next time I'm going to talk about the one thing that I promise you, if you do, you will have one of the greatest relationships you can ever have. So like I said, I'm Dr. Mary Williams. I'm a relationship coach, and I coach people in having healthy, happy relationships. And I can be contacted at doc_Mary_J@yahoo.com. And the name of my company is Helping Other People Evolve Through Heart Talks, because you have to get to the heart of the matter. You know why? Because the heart matters. We have to understand that. Even the Bible talks about guard your heart, because out of your heart flows your life. And so, like I said, I'm a relationship coach, and that's what I do. I've worked with hundreds of clients, and like I said, you can contact me, doc_Mary_J@yahoo.com. Have a great day, and I look forward to our next conversation together.